So, meeting starts at 9:08. Okay. Commissioner's Office is requesting the board approve and execute the minutes for the meeting of October 22nd, 2019.
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes. Okay.
On November 4th, for the Department on Aging, I approved the hiring of Mark Stupauer for the position of Shore and Home Safety Program Coordinator to be effective November 12th, 2019, at the rate of $19.48 per hour with a one-year probationary period. This offer of employment was contingent upon the successful completion of the required pre-employment conditions.
So moved.
And it's just my report.
There's just your report.
Okay, today's financials include an appropriations transfer from the general fund to the sheriff's salary account to reimburse for ICE transports, from common pleas court reimbursement deposited into the general fund from a mental health SOARS grant, and appropriations transfer for the sheriff's office for miscellaneous fees deposited into the general fund, and a supplemental from water resources into their Auburn Corners sewer construction account. Cash transfers include one from the general fund to the liability self-insurance fund to provide for upcoming liability insurance payments. Cash transfer from the general fund to court technology to pay a portion of their 2019 funding, and from the general fund to the sheriff's 800 communications fund for their second half 2019 support. Encumbrances include a travel request from the clerk of courts to attend the Ohio Clerk Seminar, and vouchers include $11,000 from the Commissioner's Office to Maximus Incorporated for the 2020 cost allocation plan, $236,348.80 from the Engineer's Office to Chagrin Valley Paving for asphalt resurfacing of Cow Road section C through D, $26,468.94 from Water Resources to SET Incorporated for pay request number 7 of the Bainbridge Trunk Main Relocation Project, and finally, a revenue certification from Common Pleas to recognize revenue being received from the federal government in regards to their new drug court.
Okay, thank you. Any questions, comments? Motion to approve the financials.
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes. Thank you,
Very
Adrian.
much.
Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, Department of Aging.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. How are ya?
A little wet out there today.
Yes. A little bit. Okay. Got a couple things here for you.
And we are requesting to approve the creation title and job description for the position of fiscal officer, excuse me, fiscal and budget officer.
We made some changes to the position. We had an employee move on to another career, so we made some adaptations. Kathy Hosteller helped a lot with pulling the different fiscal positions within the county. So Karen and we examined those and kind of pulled together the best parts of each that would meet the needs of our agency.
Okay, very good. Do you want to read 4 and 5?
4,
Or no,
5,
you do-
and 6 are all related to each
They're
other.
all-
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, and
so-
6, okay.
Together.
Okay.
So then we're looking to update the
Yep.
org chart to reflect the
Right.
changes
Yep.
with the title and whatnot. And also post to
Okay.
hire. The pay rate did remain the same at a grade 11, so there's no increase with change of the creation of this position or the name.
That's the starting,
It's a pay grade 11, yes, and
Okay.
it's around $20. I'm sorry, I don't have the exact figure, but I believe it's around $20.
Let's see if it's on
I
here.
thought it was, I didn't see.
Nope, it's just grade 11.
Except for.
Grade 11.
So it's close to $20.
It's
Right.
close to, it might be like
Yeah.
2073, 2093, yeah.
20
It's right
and some
around
change.
there, yeah,
Okay.
yep,
Right.
yep, I could get you the exact amount, but it's escaping my mind right now.
okay. Why don't we read 4, 5, and 6, please?
The Department on Aging is requesting the board approve the creation, title, and job description for the position of fiscal and budget officer 1035 to be effective November 5th, 2019. The Department on Aging is requesting the board approve the revised organizational chart to include the new position of fiscal and budget officer to be effective November 5th, 2019. The Department on Aging is requesting the board grant permission to advertise for the position of fiscal and budget officer. This position will remain posted until filled.
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes. Great.
Thank you.
Great, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Don't forget to vote.
Everybody
The next item is just amending, or not amending, but we're gonna adjust the time frame for the RFQs to be submitted for the
Okay.
new building, shortening that time frame.
Good.
This is just their qualification statements, it won't take them that long to put them together to kind of give more time during the proposal period to get it, so.
Okay, so it looks
Just
like,
amending it, so the
so-
proposals, or the RFQs will be due on November 22nd,
perfect, so we moved that up.
You said 26.
or 22nd.
26.
Sorry.
I'm like, wait a minute.
26, sorry, I looked at the number and that wasn't what came out of my mouth.
So where does that get advertised besides the county website? Does it get out to, how do they?
It goes into the News Herald, but we also send it to all of the local construction.
So they get a,
Yeah, everybody, any major construction firms are all involved.
They get notified
They
of
get their
this?
notifications through, like Builders Exchange, Construction Manager, there's like 4 or 5 of them that they.
the trade?
Yeah, they're trade organizations.
Okay, good.
They call us all the time, when is it?
Checking.
Yeah.
They know this is, I mean, I would imagine
know it's
something of
coming.
this size, they're waiting.
They do it for, any small project we have. We
Okay.
get phone calls all the time from those
Okay,
groups.
good, well, I'm excited to hear that, it's finally, this has been a long time coming, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did talk to somebody the other day about the owner's representative. She had a question on where it was, and I put her in the right direction, and so they were looking to submit, so
Okay,
that's good too.
very good. Okay, why don't we read 7 then, please?
The Commissioner's Office is requesting the Board grant permission to advertise to amend the request for qualifications for construction manager at risk services for the construction of a new Geauga County Administration building and additional related site improvements. Submissions will now be due no later than 4:00 p.m. on Tuesday, November 26, 2019. Notice of this amended RFQ will be advertised November 8, 2019, November 15, 2019 on the county website.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Boyd?
Yes.
Commissioner Levesey?
Aye. Good, okay.
Next item is associated with the Chardon Township Sewer Project for the appeals that people would make with the probate court. The commissioners need to set the bond that would be required. What
Okay.
that bond is supposed to be for is to cover our costs if they appeal and they don't win, we're covered on that, but there's no requirement for us to do that, so given the individuals that are in that subdivision, you could set it as anything. What we kind of looked at was $1,000 would be the max,
Mhm.
but you could conceivably set it as $0.
So
They would
explain
not
that.
have to issue a bond.
So what, explain it again, the bond, what would it be for?
It's when they would file their appeal, they would have to file the bond at the same time.
Oh, I see.
That would cover our costs.
Okay.
Because they're technically, it's not truly a suing, but they're technically suing the county.
Okay.
Saying, so if they were to make their appeal and then fail, that bond would come to us to cover our costs.
Okay,
But
Okay.
we're not required to have a bond. It's just, that's in the Ohio Revised Code.
I mean, is there
We're allowed to
any-
set that.
is
We
there
have
a
to set-
suggested amount or not, or, I mean, can it be?
It could be $10.
I mean,
It's
so it's
just-
supposed to
It
cover
should
our-
not be more than what our costs would be.
Our
So
legal
Our
costs?
legal costs, if we were to, but we would utilize the prosecutor's office for that,
Yeah.
for those, so there's really no cost there, so it would just be whatever we would be charged by the court for
Okay.
any fees and such. But
Okay.
you could conceivably make it, you can make it $10. It's just what they have to pay in order to file their appeal.
Okay. I make a motion to set it at, $500. Is that okay? Or is that too
would cover our
low?
costs. Yeah, no, I mean,
I mean,
we're not.
I don't know, or is it, is that too much? I don't even know.
Or is it
I don't even know.
Realistically,
Okay.
I mean, it's, given the individuals that are living in that subdivision and their,
Yeah.
their.
I mean, can you
financial
waive
issues
it
now.
or not?
You could set the bond as $0, which means you're not charging a bond.
So
Okay.
that you're, yeah.
You have to set, under the Ohio Revised Code, you have to set an amount of the bond, but the bond could be $0.
The 0 is a number.
Yeah.
Does the
Yeah.
prosecutor say anything about it? Like, would he say anything about this?
In
or-
talking to them, they kind of were on the, it's the same thing as, given the individuals in that subdivision, you don't want to set it at $1,000 is what, what our
Okay.
actual cost would probably be, but.
Okay,
So, I mean, you could set it as 10, so that they have to have, some are $100. They have to have some skin in the game, but you could
Okay.
also set
All
it
right.
at 0.
I'll make a motion for a $100 bond.
Second.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Commissioner Lyon?
Yes. Okay. I mean, hopefully that's,
It should, yeah.
you know, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
my guess is, based on, the last meeting, they're probably gonna file it as one appeal.
Right,
So it wouldn't be each individual filing the appeal at $100.
right.
Is it group?
Yeah, so, oh yeah, so
Yeah.
just to be clear, they're not, that's as a group or not, is
No.
that
It'd be whatever,
individual?
the appeal would be.
Yes, if an individual appeals,
Oh,
then that individual
okay.
has to do a $100 bond. If they do it as a group, then the group would be a $100 bond.
Okay,
So it's.
10 people, $10 apiece.
okay,
Correct.
okay.
It's, we did receive one notice that of one person who is, has an intent to file an appeal. I haven't seen anything from the rest of the group of them, but I anticipate that we will probably.
Okay,
It's-
so
yeah.
100's fair.
100's a fair number,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
It's not too
It's not
much of a
exorbitant.
detriment to them.
Okay. all right, good.
The next two are related to each other.
Okay, oh, this is the Doty Road, are we still working on that?
This is the second part that we never finished from
Okay.
the original unnamed, unnumbered
Yeah.
portion.
That's about a year ago.
Yes.
That was like 2 years ago, or
It
remember
was
we
all the
were,
way back in 16.
or 16, yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I remember
Yes,
standing out
and
in
it was
the
cold
woods
then,
freezing.
It's gonna be cold again this time.
Do we have to go out there and look at it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Parkland Township people trying to tell us something?
No,
Yeah.
Andy's involved this time. I kept telling him, you better not bring this to me in December, you never.
It was like,
November.
5 below 0.
It
when we were out
was.
there. Yeah.
And I remember Skip kept asking questions, and I was like, can I hand him the recorder
Right.
and just go get in the car?
Yeah, let's get inside.
It was freezing, it was snowing, it was cold.
Okay,
Yeah.
so,
So they have filed, their petition to, ask the commissioners to vacate the public right-of-way upon a portion of Doty Road.
Wow.
Beginning at a point located approximately 60 feet east of the intersection of the center line of Doty and the westerly lines of lots 2 and 5 extending easterly approximately 613 feet in length. It's the center line following the line
Mhm.
between the lots 2 and 3 tracts of 23 in Parkland Township. So, the first request is to acknowledge receipt of that resolution 19204 from Parkland Township trustees, petitioning you to vacate the public right-of-way. And then the second motion that is here is to request the board grant permission to advertise to hold a public viewing on Tuesday, November 26th at 11:30 a.m. and a public hearing to be held on Tuesday, December 3rd at 9:30 a.m. in regards to the request made by Parkland Township trustees to vacate the public right-of-way upon a portion of Doty Road. Notice of these public viewing and public hearing will be advertised November 14th, November 21st, and on the county website.
okay. Make that motion?
So move 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Second.
Second?
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Commissioner Lyon?
Yes. Will they, so last time we went out there, it seemed like all the involved parties maybe weren't,
This time, they are.
Okay,
That's
good.
what was
Okay.
taking so long.
okay,
Yes, they are all in agreement
Okay.
of the section. There's a small typo on this. It's not 6,113 feet, it's only 613. But this is the section, so when we stop here, this is the section that they are requesting to vacate because this is the,
correct,
Right.
okay. This is where the gate is, right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
so,
So they're gonna vacate this, and then are the property owners, will they,
Mr. Gates, that's why I think there's a little bit of
So they'll get
extension
some-
here. So
they'll
he
get
will get his access to the property from here.
Gotcha.
And then, of course,
Because they were talking about building homes back here or something.
Correct,
Yeah.
so that there's the ability to enter here, Wagman's house is here. and
Right.
This is his property that he wants that vacated for,
Right.
because he doesn't want people to walk on his
Sure,
property.
sure. Okay,
So,
okay. Good.
Makes
Hopefully,
sense.
hopefully that puts a,
Trustees are in agreement, the property owners are in agreement.
Good.
And so they're finally ready
okay,
to move forward and get it complete. So
excellent.
we have 60 days, so, following the hearing, then, a decision has to be made by the end of December.
Okay, so,
So
that
we're done
being
with
said,
that.
meetings, tomorrow's NACOG Jim, will you be at that?
Yes.
Okay,
I'll be at their 1 o'clock
okay,
viewing of their STEM school
okay, good.
and the meeting at 2 o'clock.
And Friday, we both have the WACA meeting.
I'll be there at 8:30 and 10 for.
Okay, perfect. And then next Monday, the county office will be closed in observance of Veterans Day. So our next meeting won't be till Thursday, the 14th. We'll also have a planning commission meeting at 7:30 a.m. In building 1C across the street. There is a Geauga County Township Association dinner on the 13th of November at 6:30 p.m. at Montville Community Center. Jim, I know you'll probably be at that. I will not be at that one. Then we're back, regular session on the 14th, the 19th, and the 26th, all our regular sessions.
And then we'll add the viewing on the 26th at 11:30.
On the 26th.
So as long as it gives us an hour and a half for session and then an hour to travel.
Okay.
So that we're there.
Okay, perfect. And then Thanksgiving, we'll be here before we know it. Any questions, comments, discussion? Nothing?
I'll hear more about Thanksgiving if we get
Yeah, what we're having.
my favorite holiday.
That is my favorite holiday. It is becoming my favorite holiday. Yeah.
It's becoming your
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
holiday.
I thought it was hockey season.
Yes, yes.
hockey season.
It's always hockey season.
It's
It never
always hockey
stops.
season.
It never stops.
Every day.
Yeah.
Tonight's a very tight game in my house. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's the Blue Jackets versus the Golden Knights.
Yes.
So she's trying to decide who she's going to root for.
Oh, good, good.
I move we adjourn.
All
Second
right.
that.
At 9:24.
Okay, good.
The reason why we shifted this up early for the viewing and the hearing
Yeah.
on the road vacation is to try to hopefully get out there without snow this time.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But we also have the dump here.
What happened to the one windmill at,
So we
yeah.
want to.
If needed.
pond?
Yeah.
There used to be two windmills
And I
there.
have a feeling we're gonna have a
It
hearing.
Hopefully not.
obviously got sold to someone else.
Jim told me he goes